Hey, YouTube family. How you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, in this video, we're going to discuss Russell Brand. Several things we're going to discuss. It's going to be short and sweet, so watch the video in its entirety, please, and leave your comments in the chat. Before I get started on Russell Brand, I just want to point out that in this video, we will not cast judgment on the accusers and Russell Brand. I don't know. I wasn't there. So I think that should be adjudicated. That needs to be worked out in the court system. I will not be adding any comments or judging it because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But in this video, I'd like to discuss how the powers to be, the coordinated efforts and the methods they use to destroy someone they consider public enemy number one. Now, remember in the 60s, 50s and 60s, when they've identified, like the FBI and J. Edgar Hoover, when they identify a public enemy number one, they would assassinate him. That's right. Martin Luther King, FBI was all up involved in his organization. Same with Malcolm X. J. Edgar Hoover considered them public enemy number one. John F. Kennedy, there's been investigations and documentaries for decades about his death, all because they were labeled public enemy number one. Once you're labeled public enemy number one, you will be assassinated. Well, the same thing is happening today. We're in different times. Back then, they did not have the advancement in technology. We didn't have social media. We didn't have any of that. Now, today, when you become public enemy number one, the first thing they do is destroy your reputation. Then they destroy you financially. And then after that, they destroy your freedom. You're locked up or you're dead. So it's a different strategy that the powers to be use, but believe you me, they're using it. It's the same it's the same ending result. They want to shut you up and shut you down. Now, as many of you know, Russell Brand has been embroiled in this controversy, part of his own making because of mistakes that he's made 15, 20 years ago. Now he's been in recovery. He's made amends. He wrote a book about it. But forever now, because Russell Brand has been actually reporting on really dark places in corporate America and those in power that he hit upon a powerful source that want to shut him down, and they're doing that. So now they've destroyed his reputation. Actually, UK Parliament, someone from there wrote a letter to Rumble, which is another third party. It's like a platform similar to YouTube, but they're known for being more open to opinions and ideas. Well, let's show you this email that someone from the UK Parliament, the Culture, Media and Sport Committee, they ask Rumble they want to know if Rumble is allowing Russell Brand to monetize on their station. On their platform, because they're actually going to Rumble and saying that the UK government, someone from Parliament, and then of course Rumble responds and says considers it inappropriate and dangerous to request that. And that they will not, they're not going to do it. All right. So here are both of the letters. I will link them in the chat too. So, so you'll have it if you want to read it on your own. So as you can see, they really want to destroy him financially. They want to cut off all avenues of revenue making. So, and then now what's next? Russell Brand's freedom. If he doesn't kill himself first. I'm sorry. That's how it works. That's what happens when you push up against the powerful. When you become public enemy number one, this is the new way of destroying a person. Now, my question to you is this. Who do you think is next? I think, in my opinion, Russell Brand is already Russell Brand, this is not good. So I think the authorities are eventually going to get involved. We'll see. But I do think Joe Rogan and I think Jordan Peterson, those two are next. So we've got to watch them because, Jordan Peterson he's in some trouble in Canada, and that's where he's from. Well, he's got to do some kind of re-education when it comes to communicating with people because they said that he was too abrasive or something. I don't know, but he's going through the thick of it now. And Joe Rogan. Now, my question to these two is it worth it? You guys got to be very careful when you start poking the bear. I'm being honest with you, because as you can see historically, John F. Kennedy, President JFK, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X all lost their lives. They lost their lives because they were fighting for something or stood for something. They pushed up against the powers to be, got classified, designated as public enemy number one, and systematically taken down. Russell Brand is the same thing. Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, do you guys want to go that same route? Some say Andrew Tate. I'm not a big fan of Andrew Tate, so I don't include him in here. So maybe one of you guys can, but he's not on my list. But I do think Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan. So you guys leave me your opinion. Who do you think is next? Leave your opinion in the chat. Also, how do you think this Russell Brand situation will play out? Do you think we will ever see Russell Brand again? Will he eventually lose his freedom? I don't know. I don't know. But we know for one thing for sure, and what's it called? One thing for sure and one thing for certain, or whatever that phrase is, his reputation is destroyed, and his financials, they've cut off all means for him to make money, except through Rumble. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the chat, and I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao.